Hey, what's going on, guys? Hot Sauce Z here again for another Battlefield 5 video. Today we got our first real official look at the new jungle map for Battlefield 5, Solomon Islands, arriving with Chapter 6. This map looks to be a pretty awesome sort of more tight quarters engagement style map. I'm thinking it looks like it will have some gameplay like what you would get if you crossed Merida with Wake Island, which sounds pretty fun to me, but some players will disagree. I'm just hyped to be getting some new content. Speaking of which, what I really wanted to dive into with this video was some more of the chapter rank and weekly rewards that we will be working and grinding towards in Chapter 6, and how they'll affect different types of players. I'll flash the full list up here, but to read it in depth, be sure to check out the link to the Reddit post down in the description below. Alright, so DICE is really switching the reward systems up quite a bit with Chapter 6 by moving around a lot of the things we're used to unlocking to different progression systems in the game. Typically, new guns have been unlocked as weekly rewards that center around whatever the timed mode is for that week. That's the way it was for most of the first year, as many of you know. In Chapter 5, DICE experimented with putting more of the gun unlocks into the actual chapter rank rewards. For example, the Model 27 revolver was unlocked that way. DICE liked some of the data they collected off doing things that way, and now we are going to have the primary weapon unlocks for Chapter 6 be a part of the chapter rank rewards instead of a weekly unlock. The Type 11 LMG is at rank 10, the Model 37 shotgun is at rank 15, and the M2 carbine is available after rank 25. There are also several new gadgets and some melee weapons sprinkled in throughout the 40 ranks. At the very end, there's usually a full epic cosmetic set for each faction, and then you're done. This time, for Chapter 6, the final reward is actually a fully fledged elite soldier, Misaki Yamashiro, which is definitely an interesting and new development for rewards, as elite soldiers are usually reserved for Boyne's customers only. By having one at rank 40, players for the first time can actually grind to get access to at least one elite of their very own. No additional purchase necessary. That's about all the heavy-hitting rewards that we know about so far in Chapter 6, though. Here's where things are going to either get better or worse depending on the kind of Battlefield 5 player you are. If you are a player that primarily focuses on just playing the game, and you really couldn't care less about the cosmetic side of things, then rejoice. Anything that is going to actually offer a novel gameplay experience will be unlocked by rank 25 when you have all the new weapons and gadgets available for you in your company. I would imagine that the average chapter rank that a player reaches is somewhere right around rank 25, and that's why all of the useful items are available by that point. Just close enough that the majority of players will be able to reach them, but just far enough that perhaps more casual players will have to dedicate some extra time to try and unlock the guns for themselves. Here's where there's a bit of a downside if you are a game/gunplay focused player. After rank 25, what are you working towards? Some cosmetics and CC? These kinds of players don't really care about this stuff, so why should they put any additional time past rank 25 to grind out the remaining chapter rewards? DICE has front-loaded weapons in the ranks to make them viable to achieve for everyone, but at the same time has completely eliminated any reason for the aforementioned gameplay-focused players to grind any further. To further aggravate this issue, many of the weekly rewards that focus on the different timed modes are just going to be tier skips. If you are a player that is focused on cosmetics, these are great. They'll allow you to reach even more ranks in the chapter rewards, and that will get you closer to unlocking the elite soldier, as well as several of the other later cosmetic-based items for both soldiers and weapons. But if you're gameplay focused, these are going to feel a little pointless. I also must add in here, because I don't think I have, 12 of the 40 chapter rank rewards are just company coin payouts, that if you unlock all of them, get you a modest little bonus of 10,500 CC. This is again great for the cosmetic or collector focused style of players, but the gameplay focused players are going to feel a bit underwhelmed with this once they reach rank 25+. So, to sum all of that up, Chapter 6's rewards and progression systems are quite different than what we have had in the past year, and depending on the type of player you are, it's going to strike you in different ways. Chapter 6's setup seems to heavily favor players who are out to collect it all and wear their cosmetics with pride. There will be plenty of opportunities to skip higher in the tiers to grab more cosmetic goodies like skins and camos, and then end up with an elite soldier as the icing on the cake. On the other hand, players that are just here to play the game and are more focused on items that will alter the actual gameplay may be left feeling that the rewards are a bit empty after rank 25. All the CC and cosmetics will be unappealing to this kind of player, which will in turn make the tier skip weekly prizes very useless after all the new guns are unlocked. At this point, players of this style that are more casual are not really going to feel a need to boot the game up, and I think that's something DICE should consider as we move along. In reality, players are a blend of these two extreme types I've pointed out here today, and there is something available for everyone in Chapter 6. We have a new jungle map on the way with a handful of new weapons and gadgets that should offer new experiences to everyone. And all that can be unlocked in a variety of different ways, which is the true benefit to the new system. If you want to grind things out, you can. If you're more casual, then there will be weekly tier skips sprinkled throughout the chapter to help you stay competitive. And if you're the kind of player that wants it now, Boins are there to help you unlock everything day one. I'm looking forward to Chapter 6 and Update 6.0, as well as Update 6.2, and the new balance changes after that, but that's a video for another time. This has been Hot Sauce Z, and I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch me ramble on. If you liked the video, then I encourage you to click the like button for me and consider subscribing as well. If you didn't like things, no worries, click the dislike button and let me know why down in the comments below. I hope to see you all at the next video, and out there on the battlefield.